This one is for men carrying weight you can't put down. No hype, no bypassing, real peace and real purpose. So if you're honest, there are days where life doesn't feel chaotic, right? It just feels heavy, not dramatic, not explosive, just a constant weight in your chest, like responsibilities, decisions, people depending on you, right? Questions with no clear answer sometimes. And the hardest part is this: you're still functioning, you're still producing, you're still showing up, but inside, you're tired of carrying. That's you. I want you to hear this clearly. Peace doesn't come from fixing everything. Purpose doesn't come from figuring it all out. So today I want to show you like how to find real peace and real purpose, even when the weight hasn't lifted yet. There was a season in my life when nothing was wrong on paper, but everything felt heavy in my body. Like work was moving, family was there, faith was present, and yet like I just felt like I was just walking through life with the weighted vest on. Sucked. I kept asking God, like, what am I missing, man? Like, what am I supposed to do next? Why does it feel so fucking hard? And what finally hit for me was this: I wasn't lacking purpose, I was lacking rest in my purpose. I was trying to carry outcomes, right? Outcomes that were never meant to be mine to carry. Like I was confusing responsibility with control and calling pressure, calling exhaustion. And when I finally stopped trying to escape the heaviness and started listening to what it was teaching me, everything softened. Not because the weight disappeared, but because I stopped carrying it alone. So I got three things for you, okay? First one: heaviness is a signal, not a failure. Here's the first reframe you need. Feeling heavy does not mean you are off path. If it often means that you're carrying something out of order, right? Men assume peace comes from when the load is gone, right? But peace actually comes when the load is properly assigned, right? Like, so ask yourself this: like, what am I carrying that belongs to God? What am I carrying that belongs to someone else? What am I carrying because I don't trust anyone else to hold it? Heaviness usually comes from over responsibility. You're trying to solve things you can't control, anticipate outcomes you can't predict, protect everyone from discomfort, and hold the future together by force. No, that's not strength. That's not sustainable, because peace is when you say, this is my responsibility and this is not. God doesn't remove weight first, right? He reorders it. Two, peace comes through surrender, not clarity. I know, surrender. Most men are waiting for clarity before they feel peace. When I know what to do next, whew, I relax. When this decision is made, whew, I rest. When things stabilize, whew, I'll breathe. But that's backward, right? Peace doesn't flow through clarity. Clarity follows surrender. Surrender sounds like this: God, I'll obey even without full understanding. I'll take the next right step without the full map. I'll trust you with this outcome while I handle the assignment. This is where purpose becomes lighter, because purpose isn't pressure. Purpose is direction with trust. You don't need to know the whole plan. You need to be faithful to the next honest step. Peace growth when you stop demanding certainty and start practicing trust. Practicing trust. Okay, third one. Purpose is found in presence, not pressure. Look, here's the lie that keeps men heavy, okay? I need to do more to feel purposeful. But purpose is not something you achieve, it's something you inhabit, right? Purpose shows up when you are fully present with your wife, engaged with your kids, honest in your work, aligned in your body, grounded in God. When you're disconnected from presence, everything feels heavy. Everything. And when you're present, even hard things feel meaningful. So ask yourself this question, like, where am I rushing past the moment I'm actually called to? Because often heaviness lifts when because life changes, but because you're finally arrived where you already are. Purpose is not always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Faithfulness in the middle of the wait. Trust me. Look, if everything feels heavy right now, remember this: you're not broken. You're carrying too much alone. Heaviness is a signal, not failure. Peace comes through surrender, not control. Purpose lives in presence, not pressure. You don't need to escape the season. You need to let it reorder you. And when you do, guess what? The weight becomes meaningful instead of crushing. I know we said a lot. Look, one of the biggest reason heaviness lingers because of stress stays trapped in the body, stays trapped in the body. So in the next video, this is what I'm going to do, right? I'm gonna show you the best way to manage stress when physically I feel it all in my body. So click the link right there, and I'll see you in there. Peace out.